Coming into Nighthaven, operator bans you expect to see. Tubrow will be taken out first. It's almost always about the walls when it comes down to Nighthaven Labs. So Tubrow Kaid would be the most expected result. Kaid Bandit is also super common, but they're going to look towards getting JJ Blast into Aqua. They need a response to this.
Rival was waiting for Kino to potentially get baited out of this position. Kino with the very first kill, and it's EnVy on the wrong side of engagement number 1. M80 looking to sink their fangs into these EnVy players a little bit off site. They take up space now, close enough to the bomb site, but having some difficulties getting through that wall that they'd opened up just a little bit earlier. They'll do it without the soft destruction of the buck as well. No real tools available at the moment, so they're just going to be going in blind. They've got flashes in back pocket for Emilio and Snake, but JJ Blast gets torn to pieces by Gavin. Twist on the board for EnVy. Snake is there as well. Another looked like it would happen for Snake. Twist is taken down by Hot and Cold. An absolute brawl between these teams as they've gone through about 10 seconds of action at this point. Diffuser reads into Snake crouched under the wall, and it's all up to Emilio. Started this series trying to get the wall open, and he'll finish near enough to the bomb site, but picked apart by the 2 remaining players. Well, the damage to Diffuser was done in the first 20 seconds of action, by the way, so it was EnVy looking to strike first. They'll do that not just once, but twice. Just see Rival and Snake with Emilio now on the board. All 3 players from EnVy have been getting on the board. Diffuser goes down, Gunner dies, Gavin the only one for M80 to draw blood, and now he'll go up against the Blackbeard of Rival, who finds kill number 2 in this round.
Parker.
Don't say that about Twist. I like Twist. Don't be so insulting. Gunner finally waits him out. 2 standing, not a single scratch has been done against this M80 team. Hot and Cold has lost some HP, but I have to imagine it's more environmental, might have been an impact.
Shouldn't be winnable at this point. M80 are playing the smart. They use their crossfires. They catch Emilio off guard. No information for EnVy. Snake alone in the 1v4. Doesn't get anything. M80 way cleaner to have good results. You go back to the reload tournaments. Gunner had the highest entry participation on defense at 41. They're in a power position. They don't need to get aggressive. They can just play off the clock, especially against a young team like EnVy. Again, all these guys coming in from tier 2. You can count on them to stall out. Nice pick on the Diffuser to start things, though, but with 45 seconds and no hard breach to speak of other than this map torch, it's still a really tough push, Parker.
Yeah, I don't have much hope for EnVy at this current point in time. I mean, a 4v3 favoring M80 does not mean M80 is guaranteed the win here, but you look at this EnVy team. Right now, they're held at bay. They don't have a ton of utility. They've only got a couple flashes in their pocket. Rival gets one despite being obscured. He knew there was a player playing on rafters, and he fires away. He wins that engagement. Now it's Snake, next one up. Rival taken care of by Gunner, and it goes back onto Snake, who'll toy around the corner. Kino firing a bit too early, and Snake goes for the anticipatory fire towards the bomb site. 2 more targets for him to find on M80. One of them is Gunner. Hot and Cold needs to play keep away for the final 3 seconds, and he goes down the aqua stairs like a fish. He swims away and away.
He had to win 5 straight playoff games in a row. He did that and said that the lesson he took from it was never give up. He's going to need to dig into that deeply here, down 3-1 against M80.
Will Snake find the same success as now he has to walk around rafters into a very precarious spot? Most teams will leave that final panel opened up. That's exactly what M80 has done, and it means that you have to tread very carefully. You're exposed from below, you're exposed from the cross. Nitrocell sails up Gavin with the pick, and then from below it's Diffuser to pick apart Rival. And still, when you have new elements being added to the game, when you have new teams playing, you often think the defenders have quite the advantage. Twist springs through, takes out Gavin. That's not an advantage for the defenders, but Diffuser swings it right back. This is a quick entry from EnVy as they need another one on the board. You cannot allow M80 to go up 5-1. Gunner inside of IT. He finds one, a Nitro Cell goes out. Rival and JJ both surviving, and as he tries to get away, it's Snake to punish him, and numbers go back to even. All this action occurring in the first minute of the round. JJ finds not 1 but 2, Jesse, and suddenly it's all on the shoulders of Kino. Playing by himself. A shield on the board. Utility still in hands for EnVy as well, and all of this occurring on that top floor. Well, guess what? Might have been confused as to where this bomb site was. There goes the blitz in. Kino will spray some bullets out, but it's a three-piece from JJ as he escapes the first half.
M80 to take that space as fast as they possibly could. Did it mean that they misdroned the guy and Gunnar got another rat spot play against him? Yeah. Punished on his exit. And I really think that's a strong showing from EnVy, an important round. You've now gotten 2 attacks on passive stance now, but they're absolutely in a position to strike. This is still not over for EnVy. I like their spots.
This is pretty much the only shield they can run an attack. Outside of course, the fuse here. Gunnar with the pick onto Emilio. And now some damage from Kino being done. Rival falls, Snake folds as well, and it's Twist who got the kill earlier to now get them all, but he's under fire from multiple directions. EnVy presumably cooled off a little bit after the frustration that was starting to show on their faces.
Slow start from M80 to begin. I mean, they got the IT wall open, as we mentioned, ever important, and they will lose Gunnar as the opening death. We talked about how good he was on the opening picks on defense, not translating, though, in round number 8, as he will give up the first kill post-rehost to Rival. A bit more util work being done. Honestly, losing Gunnar now that the wall is already open of IT is not the end of the world. You would love to be able to open up connector too, but yeah, that's already also in a position where you can vault it. So it's not going to be too bad. They're still in a decent spot to launch this push.
Yeah, Gavin with the first kill for M80 coming back from this break. It's Emilio who will die. Those Kiba barriers should be mostly up unless he died with any in pocket, as we are just below a minute left. You know, attempting to control the recoil as he chews through one of the players on EnVy. It's Rival who finds the grave, and Twist is buried right alongside him, leaving JJ Blast and Snake as the two to hold against what will be match point for M80. Down goes Kino as it's a wild swing from Snake right now, just trying to hold things together, but will find a shield encroaching upon his position, blinded from the blitz, and it's a team effort as Gavin will get the kill, but all 3 players remaining for M80. Of, I think, 4 rounds with half of his life gone, and I would love to know just what tomfoolery he's getting up to. These were some early kill holes that were made by M80 that Gavin is now policing, and then Rival will be worse for it as he wanders into the line of sight. First pick goes to M80. That's an excellent thing for most rounds, but is particularly good when you're on the weaker side and are looking to put away this matchup. I think if we look at the matches today, Jesse, in terms of expectations, most of our games today are quite lopsided in terms of experienced teams versus inexperienced teams. I think we've seen that a little bit in this matchup.
Yeah, certainly. EnVy, they're going to have to get a hero to pull this round back. They're on defense and time is getting down there, so it's absolutely winnable, but they need somebody to have a big moment. I'm looking at JJ with 2 Toxic Babes in pocket. I'm looking at Twist with the potential for a flank.
Emilio on the board. Both of these teams in the previous 2 rounds fighting back and forth. Kino eliminating Snake as the smoke will linger inside, just with Diffuser inches away from a potential kill. It's some obscurement and he fires away, but completely in vain. Emilio punishing him. M80 still even in numbers, and Kino will find his second pick. Down they go. All up to JJ Blast. The team was his namesake, and he will have to hold out hope, or it goes in favor of M80. And Kino finds a third to give M80